and welcome back to Portuguese Made Easy, your cultural compass on the World in Focus podcast. I am Adrian, a cultural diplomat, educator, and advisor on international relations. And today we are baking up a little slice of cultural confusion for you, straight from the oven. You ever ask for a pie in Brazil and end up with a slice of quiche? Or expecting a sweet dessert and get a savory meat pastry instead? Well, today we are sorting out the difference between pie, torta, pastry, and even cake. Because let's face it, not every pie got meat and not every tort sweet in Brazil. So imagine this. I in Sao Paulo visiting a little local cafe with a good friend. I spot a sign that says torta de frango. Now hear me. I love a good chicken pie. I tell you, that day was nice. But let me get a chicken pie, please. She nodded politely. And what I get was a soft, almost cake-like slice with chicken inside. Not flaky crust like our Barbadian meat rolls. It was an interesting sight. I was confused. Where the crust? Where the layers? Like a nice layer jam puff, This ain't no Bajan pie. That's why I say to myself, of course. In Barbados, pie often means something hearty, baked, like macaroni pie, shepherd's pie, or a good old chicken pot pie. It comes with crust, cheese, bake on top, a nice hard finish, something to crunch in your mouth, something golden and even cheesy. But in Brazil or in Portugal, torta can be either sweet or it can be savory. Empada or empadão is what you do, what you want if you're looking for a savory pie with a crust in Brazil. Bolo salgado sometimes sneak up on your door because, it looked like a cake, but it got meat inside. And you don't get me started on cake. Bolo is sweet cake, but torta might be sweet too, like a fruit tart. So remember, torta de frango, more like a soft, savory bake, and empadão or empadão de frango, closest to chicken pie. All right, and torta doce is sweet pie or tart. Pie is usually hearty, savory, or sweet with a real crust, in my opinion. So I want you to practice some of these phrases that I learned. Tem empadão de frango. Do you have chicken pot pie? É doce ou salgado? Is it sweet or is it savory? Essa torta tem carne? Does this pie have meat? Eu pensei que fosse doce. I thought it was sweet. Now, Bajan meat pies, flaky, seasoned, sometimes spicy. Brazilian torts are softer, bread-like with creamy filling. Portuguese pastries, though, sometimes light, sometimes dense, but often very surprising. And look, don't confuse pastry history with pastel in Brazil. You see, pastel is a deep fried, delicious, and totally different thing altogether. Words like pie, cake, and tart don't travel easy. They come with baggage. So whether you are in a pasteleria in Lisbon or padaria in Sao Paulo, always ask questions. Look inside before you bite. And next time you want a slice of something, just say, tem algo com gosta e recheio salgado, tipo torta com massa. Do you have something with a crust and a savory filling like a pie? This is an important question to ask, you see. In the kitchen, a culture is all about expectation versus reality. What, like, a dessert, for example, could be a dinner. We like dinner, like the dessert, stay curious, take taste bites, careful, and never judge a torta by its topping. So I want you to think about this till the next time. I want you to keep exploring one slice at a time. And on Portuguese Made Easy, we're visiting different places, doing our comparisons, but I'm giving you some stories and experiences that I've had in Brazil. Let's keep the flavor flowing. You want to go into a cheese bun confusion or dive into sweetbread surprise next. Let me know in the comments and we will talk after. Cheers and have a great day. See you soon.